touch this.
Hi, I'm Peter Crouch. Merry Christmas, Talk Sport magazine.
Can't touch this.
Yeah, devastated to be honest. That was probably the biggest blow of the year for me when they got voted out. For me, they should have won. They should have gone all the way. They were most entertaining. Pleased for Joe and all that, but Jedward for me all the way.
I told you, homeboy, you can't touch this.
Of course, yeah, I have a bit of turkey. You can't. You have to have that. A bit of a roast, but you have to be careful. You can't go out and get hammered like most people do, and we have to be sensible and make sure we've got we're ready for the game the next day. I always say this. It's sort of Christmas time. I always like to get a pair of jeans that fit. All right, I think around it's difficult for me to get a pair of jeans. So I always tell my family and friends and what have you to get out there looking for jeans, and it's always nice to wake up Christmas Day to find a pair that fit me. They don't, no, they did when I was up there actually, because I've had a bed made, which is very nice, and it's quite obviously a bit longer, so they don't quite stick out of the bed now, but I actually prefer them sticking out. I got used to it, so I still hang them off the side. Always Gaza, to be honest. He was my hero. I think the 1990 World Cup was, I was 9 years old, and that was the time where I loved football the most, really. And I always remember, for me, Gaza was the man of that World Cup. I loved watching him play, and he was my hero. And I think when you're a kid growing up, when you're playing football, I think you always want to be dribbling, you always want to take it past players, and that was Gaza, wasn't it, to a T, and scoring goals. So I'd always try and emulate that. Yes, it's disappointing. Obviously, the last result, obviously, I think we should have beaten Everton. That was disappointing, being 2-0 up and drawing 2-2. And Wolves at home, I think, what we've got what we have to combat is teams are going to come and if obviously how Wolves played, they scored an early goal and then sat back and just defended for their lives, and it's difficult to break down. But I think if you've got any aspirations of being a top 4 side, I think certainly when you're at home, you know that teams are going to come there and do that, and I think it's how you try and get around that. You look at teams like Fulham, obviously their season started very early, and they've got a lot more games to play, and it is difficult when you're in that kind of competition. I think it's certainly helped us that we're not, and I think obviously this year our aim would be to try and get in the top 4, and I think everyone would welcome Champions League football here at Tottenham.
Break it down.
Yeah, I've got a couple actually up my sleeve. Michael Jackson, Blame It on the Boogie. I like to incorporate dance moves into that one. And You Can't Touch This, MC Hammer, I don't mind as well. They're all quite active, and I always enjoy doing them in the karaoke.